I started stripping this area. Let me spin around so you can see it. This morning I started stripping this area. Basically, for those of you who aren't familiar with this project, we're doing a giant tunnel and we're going to have superior walls come in here and set walls. If you're not familiar with superior walls, it's precast basement wall sections that they actually use a crane to set. And so what we're doing here is we're stripping a pad for the crane to sit on. So I started this morning, and then Wayne came over to me and said, hey, I'm actually going to have you go over and start knocking down piles for the off-road trucks. I'm on a little dinky D3. We have a 30 and a 40-ton off-road truck hauling, so we weren't sure if I was going to be able to keep up. So I left this a bombed-out mess this morning to run over there and get caught up on trucks. I'm actually able to keep up a lot more than I thought I was going to be able to. So what I could do is just hang out over there, BS a little bit, sit from time to time, and I could waste my entire day sitting over at the dirt dump. But if you're a good operator, you're thinking about the bigger picture, you're thinking about the overall goal of what needs to be accomplished. And so there's a couple things that need to happen. Obviously, number one, I need to keep those piles knocked down, but I know that I can get about 4 trucks dumped before I need to go over there and hit them. I also know I need to strip this topsoil section, so why not come over here and spend some time doing that? And as if that wasn't enough, let's take a look here. This whole area, in fact, we'll drive over there because it's about time for me to hit these piles. This whole area that the trucks are driving on is just a rutted up mess. And so another thing that I'm doing, again, no one told me I needed to do this, but it's just knowing what needs to happen on the site and thinking about the bigger picture. This whole area, by the end of the day, needs to be dozed up and it needs to be hit with a smooth drum roller. Now, if I let these trucks rut this whole thing up all day long and it's a giant bombed out mess, it's going to easily take us a half hour to dust that off. Versus if I kind of maintain this through the day, I can stay on top of it, and it's not going to be that big of a deal at the end of the day. So this is where you have to make a choice not to be a lazy operator. And I know I may offend some people by saying that, but it's the truth. If I sit back here, and we can do this. This is the way a lot of dozer operators are. We're just going to leisurely take a quarter of a blade at a time. We don't want to rev the engine too high. We don't want to get too much speed, because then I might be forced to do something else. Sorry, I'm pointing at a truck that's wanting to come dump here. But heaven forbid I be asked to do anything else. So I'm going to pretend like I'm really busy, barely keeping up with these trucks. My Lord. But come on, guys. You are being lazy if that's the way you handle things. So this is where being a good operator comes in. You need to be proactively thinking about all of the things that are going on the job site, what your objectives are, and then you need to go out and do those things. You don't need a foreman or superintendent to tell you. You just need to go take care of them. Now, if you're a new operator, obviously it's going to take some time to kind of get your bearings and understand what's going on the job and everything, and that's fine. But this is a prime example of some things that you can think about that will not only keep you busy, because it's a lot more fun. I don't know about you guys, but it's a lot more fun when I'm operating. I hate sitting still. But on top of that, I can tell you right now, if Wayne or Merrick was my foreman or my superintendent, they would be impressed as hell that I'm proactively able to get 3 things accomplished all at the same time. Which means, guess what? When the layoff's coming, I'm going to be one of the last guys working. When someone's up for a promotion to foreman, I'm going to be one of the first guys they promote, because they know that I'm thinking ahead. I'm proactively doing things to get the job done. I'm not just sitting here wasting my day. So that's all I got for today. Just be proactive, guys. This is an example on a dozer, but whether you're running a loader or a hoe, there's always things that can be done. Just try to think outside the box, try to think ahead, try to think of the bigger picture, and then try to go do those things without being asked. And that will really take you far in your career. So hope you guys enjoyed, hope it's been helpful. Absolutely drop the comments if you're offended, especially because I called you a lazy operator. Drop some